Welcome to Within the Frame, where we bring the most pressing issues across the globe into focus. I'm Kim Mok-yeon. As South Korea prepares to host the 2025 APEC Leaders Meeting, questions are rising over how mid-sized economies can lead in a time of global uncertainty. Thailand, which chaired the APEC Summit in 2022, offers key lessons in navigating both economic cooperation and diplomatic complexity. With shared goals in trade, security, and cultural exchange, South Korea and Thailand now have an opportunity to deepen their partnership on the APEC stage. So tonight, we're joined by Thailand's ambassador to South Korea, Tanee Sangrat, to look over and explore ways to strengthen bilateral ties. Ambassador, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So let's begin right away. Like I've said, last year, you shared Thailand's APEC hosting experience with the mayor of Gyeongju. In your view, what is the most critical factor when preparing for a successful APEC summit?
Well, preparing for an APEC summit involves not only logistical readiness, but also the engagement of all relevant stakeholders, government agencies, local authorities, business people, and the general public. More importantly, agencies concerned, especially in our case, Department of International Economic Affairs, Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Thailand, spent a year in advance in preparing on the substantive or the policy-related proposals with APEC member economies and the general public, the stakeholders in Thailand. When we hosted APEC in 2022, we learned that successful outcomes depend on how well we can integrate all stakeholders to work together toward a shared vision. Another key aspect is ensuring that Thai people, the people of the host economy, feel the ownership of the event. They themselves become representatives of the host countries or host economy values and hospitality. And in this case, it's the Korean people. You're on the main stage.
Right, definitely. So integrating all stakeholders and also making the host economy feel the ownership of the event. It's a very critical factor, you're saying. Now, Ambassador, let's also move on to the challenges as well. So during Thailand's chairmanship of the APEC in 2022, you led the National Communication Campaign as the spokesperson of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. What was the most challenging aspect of hosting APEC? And could you also touch upon, Thailand's team that year, Open, Connect, and Balance, I believe?
Yes, Thailand was APEC host during a time of in the middle of the pandemic recovery and geopolitical tension. Thailand's theme, Open, Connect, Balance, reflected what we need to overcome post-pandemic era and looking forward to the future. One of my most challenging tasks was to make sure that the Thai people understand what APEC was all about and what we're trying to achieve, being the host of APEC. So the theme of our host year was Open, Connect, and Balance. Open, we mean to emphasize trade and investment facilitation and reaffirm our commitment to open regionalism. So we worked on the foundation of the FTAP, Free Trade Area for the Asia Pacific. We look at the foundations and the economies of APEC, worked on common themes that we want to see FTA within our region in the future. Connect. Back then during the COVID, we have to reconnect our economies, reconnect our people, our businesses, and travel after the pandemic. I'm sure that every one of us can remember the lockdown when we were during the pandemic, COVID-19. And balance, it was for the first time that we carry the concept of sustainability, to balance, to do some things in balance in everything that we do. So this reflects our goal of promoting sustainable and inclusive growth through the bio-circular green economy or BCG economy. It was for the first time that we embedded the concept of the sustainability, bio-circular green economy in the conversation within APEC.
Right. So those three pillars definitely captured the moment back then. So, Ambassador, based on the experience that you've talked about, do you think there are any insights or strategies that you would like to share with South Korea as we prepare for APEC?
Well, I think that the Korea team is fully engaged and preparing for the successful summit in Gyeongju already. But from our perspective, I think it is essential to set a theme that responds to both current global challenges. We also found that engagement with private sector, local communities contributes to the success of the APEC host year. The ROK's theme, Connect, Innovate, Prosper, is very timely. I would recommend continuing to promote inclusiveness and people-centered approaches, especially among the people of the new generation, because they are the future of our economies, the future of APEC as well. So we also we also would work on together on highlighting Korea's strengths in advanced technologies and in digital innovation, and also sustainability, and working, carrying on our task together because we have common values within APEC.
Definitely. That kind of insight definitely seems even more valuable now as we prepare to host the event. Now, let's turn to the bilateral dimension, Ambassador. So South Korea and Thailand are founding members of APEC and have worked together to expand free trade. What kind of joint agenda can our two countries lead in to move forward within the APEC framework?
Well, on bilateral, Thailand and Korea are very close partners. We are working on trade facilitation and on our Korea-Thailand Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement, or KTCPA, which is also an FTA. We hope to conclude during the APEC Summit. The KTCPA will strengthen supply chains and promote investment in key industries. This agreement also reinforces APEC's spirit of open trade and regional cooperation. It will also be a practical example of how bilateral agreements contribute to open trade and complement regional cooperation, including the APEC.
Right, so stronger alignment could really amplify our shared voice as well. Now, into the broader geopolitical context, so APEC has become a platform with symbolic significance beyond economics, especially as tensions rise, like the US-China rivalry. So, Ambassador, what kind of strategic diplomacy should mid-sized nations like South Korea and Thailand pursue within APEC?
Well, APEC comprises both developed and developing economies, large economies, middle economies, but also developing economies as well. In the middle of this uncertainty, middle powers must act as bridge builders. The ROK and Thailand can rely on APEC as a platform to promote dialogue, reduce tension, and encourage cooperation instead of confrontation. Thailand and the ROK also value rules-based multilateralism and open trading system. Therefore, we can promote economic resilience and technology cooperation through APEC.
Right, exactly. So middle powers need to be nimble, but also united on key issues as well. Now, on a timely note, so South Korea and Thailand Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement is expected to be concluded during this APEC leadership meeting. What kind of positive impact do you foresee for both economies and also APEC's cooperative structure?
Well, Thailand is the second largest economy in Southeast Asia. And Korea is also the fourth largest economy and very advanced one in Asia and beyond. So the EPA, Economic Partnership Agreement, or KTCEPA, will form an important a pillar of trade, free trade within our region, contributing to trade relationship within APEC, contributing to the resilience of supply chains between our two countries, but beyond our two countries into the APEC-wide region as well.
Right, so this kind of deal could really set the tone for broader cooperation to the region as well. Now, shifting to people-to-people ties. So since your appointment last year, you've been leading the embassy's so-called 3P strategy, which includes economic promotion, consular protection, and soft power as well. What kind of tangible outcomes have come from this specific approach so far?
Well, thank you for your question. Under the 3P strategy, we have made significant progress in each of the P. For the economic promotion, we organized the Ignite Thailand Korea Business Forum and supported investment missions focusing on future industries such as renewable energy, smart electronics, and bio-based materials. We will also hold the Ignite Thailand Korea Business Forum in Bangkok on the 17th of November later this year. So we have succeeded in facilitating further investment between our two countries and also trade. On the second P, which is consular protection, we have almost 170,000 Thai nationals in Korea. We over the past year, we strengthened coordination with Korean authorities to ensure the safety and welfare of our nationals, particularly our workers and our students in Korea. Our third P is our soft power. We really successfully hosted the Swadhi Seoul Thai Festival 2025 this year, which attracted about 100,000 visitors to our festival, and we showcased Thai culture, cuisine, and tourism. But also we had the participation of a K-pop band, and we celebrate Taekwondo and Muay Thai and the Cheonggyecheon area. And we did the same thing last year with a large number of participants as well at the same location.
Right, very meaningful efforts we're seeing. Now, Ambassador, in a previous interview, you've also emphasized that security and defense are top priorities for both countries. Why is collaboration in this field becoming increasingly important?
Well, as you know, security cooperation between Korea and Thailand is rooted in the long-standing relationship back to the Korean War. Both countries can further enhance cooperation in defense industry development. One of our most advanced naval vessels was built in Korea. Some of our jet trainers were also acquired from Korea. So both of our countries can enhance collaboration in areas, not only defense industry development, but also in humanitarian assistance. We can also join develop defense-related equipment. That's something that we're working on as well.
Right. Security ties often get overlooked, but they're really foundational. Now, on the cultural front, Ambassador, Thailand is actively pushing its soft power policy to drive national growth through its cultural industries. So as Southeast Asia's hub for K-content, what forms of cultural exchange or cooperation could Thailand and South Korea pursue together?
As you know, Korea is a global soft power in itself. So we would like to take the advantage of this opportunity to learn from Korea, to collaborate. We came up with TECA, which is a model after KOKA of Korea. Our soft power policy aims to empower communities and content industry to promote Thai culture and creativity globally. Government agencies concerned are working clearly closely with the content industry in Thailand to collaborate among each other, but also with their Korean counterparts. We have some 5,000 students in Thailand who study the Korean language, the largest number in the world. Korea's global success in cultural exports offers valuable lessons and opportunities for collaboration. Together, Thailand and Korea can create co-production in film, drama, and music, and develop talent exchange programs between our creative professionals. So the sky is our limit.
Right, we will be able to look forward to more of those cooperation moving forward. Now, Ambassador, before we let you go, could you tell us some specific programs or initiative the Thai Embassy in Seoul is planning aimed at strengthening relations moving forward?
Well, other than preparing for the visit of our almost 100 person strong delegation to the APEC Economic Leaders Week at the end of this month, our embassy is preparing for the Ignite Thailand Korea Business Forum 2025 in Bangkok on the 17th of November, right after the APEC Economic Leaders Week. This will bring together almost 100 Korean businesses and investors to Thailand, and business leaders and policymakers to explore investment opportunities in Thailand's strategic industries and build our collaboration between our private sector.
Right, so there definitely would be plenty of opportunities for both countries to cooperate moving forward, and we'll be looking forward to that. But as for now, we'll have to conclude our discussion right here. Ambassador, thank you so much for your time and for your insights again.
Thank you very much. 감사합니다.
Thank you. And that'll be all from us on Within the Frame tonight. Be sure to tune in again next time as we continue to explore the stories that matter. Until then, stay informed and engaged.